Ladies and gentlemen, it's the James Mills BRNRS Show.
Welcome, the BRNRS family. I hope everybody's doing well this afternoon. Today we have a great show for you. Two young ladies, Somi, and also her daughter, who's an entrepreneur. All right. As usual, just let me say this. I do this show to keep my son's memory, gifts, and spirit alive. Unfortunately, the good Lord called him home last November, and this is by way of healing. Created the business and also the record label. Our first album is out there called Burning, came out August the 5th. You can be found on the BRNRS.com website. Okay, but it's not about me today. We are truly blessed today. And we also, let me say this too, I do this for the Lord. He gave me and my son these gifts. We are his messengers, and we put his message out there through the music. Well, we are truly blessed today. We got two gorgeous young ladies on my show today. They're making me look good up in this game. Boom. Sometimes you need some help. But anyway, this young lady sat beside me. This is Somi, ladies and gentlemen, the BRNRS family. Now, Somi has actually been presented on the Grammy. So we got big time up in here today. This ain't no little kid stuff today. Now, also, Somi, what she's known for really touched my heart when she told me about this. She actually teaches children how to do fashion and design. I was like, look, you got to come on my show. I might have to come get you. But you going to come on my show. Okay, now. And also, she's known for doing festivals, events type thing, and everything. Now, her daughter, the lovely Aviana. Did I get it right? Aviana. I'm wrong. I'm just wrong with two left shoes. I'm trying Aviana. I got it right that time, though, right? Yeah. Aviana. I won't make a mistake again, okay? I learn quick. So Aviana, look at this. She is an entrepreneur, y'all. Mm-hmm. She has her own personalized gift baskets. Mm-hmm. We're going to talk to both of them. I'm going to stop talking about me. I'm going to talk to these young ladies over here. Okay. The first question. Let's start here. Let's start with you, Somi. Tell the BRNRS family, what are you doing now?
Oh my God, I'm doing everything, and thank you so much for having me. I'm always doing fashion and art, and we're going all over the place, showcasing all of our fashion, all of our art, all of our designs for everybody to see, just in time for the holidays. And we make, great gifts, things like that. So, still doing fashion and art.
Okay, sounds wonderful. Aviana. I get it right?
Yep.
Thank you. Aviana, tell us, what are you doing now?
So I make little gift packets for my friends and special events with all their favorite things, and I decorate it and give it to them as a present. Okay. And it's really nice.
I'm so impressed by you. I'm impressed by you too, Somi, but I'm more impressed by Aviana because she is a young entrepreneur. Mm-hmm. This is what we need. Mm-hmm. What we need is to see young people positive like her stop. I'm not knocking the squeegee boys because I love the squeegee boys. And they're in their predicament because they didn't get the proper education. Their family probably lower income. They didn't have the advantages that other people had. And really, I'm really proud of them because they found a way to survive. Mm-hmm. They found a way to survive. And for real, young people are marked by this society. They're trying to take young people out, but we're not going to let them. The BRNRS, we're going to uplift them and support them, okay?
Yep.
Okay, now. Tell us, Somi, where can you be found? Like social media, your website?
Yeah, so we're on Instagram, Somi Fashion. It's just like sewing, SEWME Fashion. And then we have our website, and that showcases all of our artwork, all of our fashion, Aviana's business, and that's Somi Fashion and Art.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now, Aviana, I'm not going to leave you out. So tell us, where you can be found.
I can be found on the website as well, and I also have a TikTok.
Oh, you have a TikTok?
Yeah.
I have a TikTok, but they don't pay me much attention on TikTok. I guess 'cause I'm too young for them. You know, you can't have everybody. You know what I mean? Okay. Let me ask you this: how did you get started, Somi?
Oh my goodness, this is like in my blood. It's like what I was meant to do. All my life, since I was a little girl, I was always creating. My grandmother is a seamstress. She taught my mother. My mother taught me. So I'm already self-taught, and it's just something that I love. But then I also went to school and got my degree in apparel technology.
Oh,
as well.
apparel technology?
Uh-huh.
No, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Look,
yeah.
I got some winners on here today, y'all. I got 2 winners. Aviana, I got it. I'm getting there. Tell us, how did you get started with the personalized gift basket?
Well, I always wanted like a gift to, like, every time I had to give a gift, I wanted something meaningful, something that someone will remember and that would they actually like and use. So I started making gift baskets with all their favorite things, their favorite colors, etc.
Candies, yeah.
Do something like that.
I'm just so impressed by you. I'm just truly impressed by and the way you carry yourself. The both of you, you're very presentable, very articulate, and obviously beautiful, both of you.
Thank you.
Look, I'm looking good up here today, y'all. I'm looking good up in this camp today, y'all. Now here's the deal. Oh Lord. Okay, now your passion. Obviously, you have a passion for what you do, right? Where does the passion come from?
I think, seeing my mother and my grandmother sew and create clothes, but it's this fire that I get inside of me. Like every time I'm putting this look together or I'm painting something on canvas, like it's these ideas I have in my head, and the fact that God gave me this gift that I can make them come to life, and then people appreciate them and they want to get them from me. It's just like I can't stop even if I wanted to. It's just a fire in me.
I can feel that piece. Aviana?
Yeah.
Where does your passion come from?
I just like when I give someone gifts and see them light up and see how much it means to them. Yeah.
That's a good Smokey Book. I call it Smokey Book.
No, don't get personal up in there.
Okay.
We don't need to know all this Smokey Book stuff. You keep that at home, okay? All of them on my show talk about a Smokey Book. Everybody, we ain't going there. We're going to leave that alone. Okay, so I can identify with the passion. Because with the Brunners, the passion is the spirit, God's spirit. That's where the fire comes from. And he made us the Brunners, right? I was going around, I had this crazy video. And what I was doing on the video is I was standing in front of a grill. Never cooked anything on this grill. Still have it. I ain't cooked a hot dog, hamburger, steak, or nothing on this grill. I bought this grill to do a video. I said, look, I got to go inside the box. I'm trying to go viral. Okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a grill. I'm going to put some discs in my hand, and I'm going to talk about the Brunners. We the Brunners because we started in the kitchen. Click up. And we the this is about half crazy self doing. They said we the Brunners because we burn CDs, as you can see. Click up. They said we the Brunners because soon we gonna burn up the music charts, and we the Brunners, because we burn tracks, right? The Lord came to me maybe a few days, a week later. He said, James, hold up. I knew I was in trouble when he said hold up. He said, man, y'all ain't no Brunners for all that nonsense you were telling them people. You burn tracks. You started in their kitchen, and you gonna burn it to be. You're the Brunners because I made you and your son the Brunners. The Brunners is my spirit, my fire on you too. That you could be nothing but the Brunners. I said, hold up, Lord. Let me find a chair, sit down. Cause he comes so strong sometimes, Somi. Aviana. Close enough. No, get it right. Let me get it right. Tell me again. Aviana. Hold on. I'm struggling with that one. I'm working on that piece. So anyway, he had to set me straight on that piece, right? Okay. All right. Now, how did you develop your gift? I know it's your passion and where it comes from. You already told us about that. But how do you develop your gift?
Well, if you want to develop anything, you have to work on it every day.
Hold up.
So you get better and better. And it was a pleasure for me doing it every day because I just love it anyway. So every day creating something, I just kept getting better and better and better.
I hope I don't get the child's name again. Aviana. I don't know why I can't mess your name though. Aviana, okay. I got a few more minutes. I'll get it right sooner or later. So how do you develop your gift?
It was just like an idea that popped in my head, and I was like,
Mhm.
I want to make this happen, so
Okay.
I'm gonna do it.
I can, you know, I can so relate to you all because me, I don't watch TV anymore.
Mm-hmm.
All I do is make beats in the evening. All day long, I work on the business,
Mm-hmm.
and then about say 8:30, 9 o'clock,
Mm-hmm.
maybe have a little dinner a little earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Then I go in the studio,
Mm-hmm.
and the TV is playing.
Mm-hmm.
I got a fire stick.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't put no fire on that stick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I looked at that thing one time. And that was because the football game went on regular TV. I had to go on Prime Video to see it. All I do is make beats, and the same thing with me. I don't know what I'm gonna make.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I call myself the mad scientist of beat, because I'm like a scientist. You go in the lab, you got sulfur, iodine, like uranium, and you put it in the beaker, you set it on fire, and it explodes, and things just happen, you know? And what I do is what I call build my foundation. Once I build that foundation, it's over.
Oh yeah.
I made a piece last night called Purify.
Woo.
Purify. And this is one time, I usually name them after I make them, right? I call this thing Purify. I said, look, me and my son talking. I said, Red, help Dad. We're going to make one tonight. We're going to call it Purify. Oh, show me. That piece is Purify. It's Purify. Okay.
I can't wait to hear it.
Okay, you want to hear it now.
Wow.
Now, you told us, I'm just going to talk to you. I ain't mess your name up again. You told us that you do the baskets, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and I think you told us you like the creativity and you like to see people enjoy what you do. I can so relate to that.
Yeah.
You know, so how do you feel when you like deliver a personal handmade basket to someone?
When I see like their face like light up, it just like makes me all warm inside. I'm like, I did something to help them that they can actually use, and I thought about them and gave them stuff that they like, and just to see them feel appreciated.
So you kind of feel like I feel now having to choose you on my show, right? My face lighting up. My face lighting up, you know?
Thank you.
I'm enjoying myself. Now, we talked about that. Okay, in the future, what do you see in the future? We'll start with Somi. We'll start with Mom. What do you see in the future?
Well, I'm definitely going to continue going all over and selling my artwork and my clothing at all the festivals. I'm going to continue to be online and have buyers, come to us online. And I'm going to have more programs with the children, but I also want to incorporate programs for young adults going into even older adults, just expanding, because I just think so many people can benefit from what I offer, not just, minor children, but to everybody.
Now, see, me, I call myself 60 years young, because the word of God says this. It says you speak things into existence. Keep calling yourself old if you want. What's going to happen? Hypertension, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, kidney disease. They ain't happening to James. Because I'm 60 years young. Work out every day.
Oh, that's
okay.
Good.
And here's the piece. You talk about teaching 60-year-old young person like myself. I can't even put the thread in the needle.
Oh, I can show you that. I can show you that.
It's going to be some work for you, girl. It's going to be some work.
Okay, I can handle it.
Okay, look, we're going to go to break. Stay tuned. We're going to be back with these two lovely ladies and pick up where we left off. We're going to go pay the bill.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the James Mills, the Burner Show.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah. Welcome back to Burners family. We're talking to Aviana. I got it.
Yep.
I think I got it.
Yeah.
You did.
And also Somi. And we were just discussing at the break some of their accomplishments. So Somi, tell me about some of your accomplishments.
So one thing I'm really, really proud of, in 2016, our organization was invited to the White House. We were a champion of change because of the positive impact that we had on the community, just keeping the youth involved in something positive, teaching them a skill. We had just gotten so many people that we were recognized in that way. So that always just makes me really happy. And it was under the Obama administration, so we got to be in the White House while they
Obama
were there.
administration?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't take me? Come on now, come on. You will stop playing them games, Somi. Now, okay. Aviana.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Were you there also?
Yeah.
Oh, so what did you experience?
I was really young when we went, but I remember walking around and seeing everything, taking all the pictures. It was really fun.
Really fun?
Mm-hmm.
And did you meet, was it Sasha and the two daughters?
They weren't
Oh,
there.
they weren't there?
No, we didn't get to
Oh,
meet
man.
them.
But you met Michelle and Barack, though.
We didn't get to meet them. We
just
got
went
to
to their
be,
house.
in
You
their
got to
house. We got
We
to be in
went
their
to the
house.
Oh, you went to the house?
Mm-hmm.
And they went home? They're not very good guests.
Yeah, we were
They're
in the
not very
meeting
good
room.
hostesses. I go to your house. I want you to be home. I don't want to be looking at the house.
Yeah.
Okay, just how we get down. Now here's what we get ready to do. Lord already showed me this piece.
Mm-hmm.
My gift is being a visionary. God shows me things. He showed me the business and the record label
Mm-hmm.
before me and my son created the business and record label, right? And he asked me one question. He said, James, do you believe this is going to happen? I said, you sure that you mean to God?
Mm-hmm.
He said, but do you have the faith to make it happen? I said, yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Faith, faith says that faith without works is like the soul without the spirit. I put the work in.
Mm-hmm.
So what I do every day, all day,
Mm-hmm.
from like 9 o'clock in the morning to like 7:30, I work on the business or do something regarding the business.
Mm-hmm.
Then around 8:39, I go in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's our conference that's coming up.
Mhm.
This is called Embers.
Nice.
This is an instrumental track.
Mm-hmm.
What's out there now is called Burning. That's the hip hop track. I call that Reggie's album, my son's album, our album.
Mhm.
Okay, I made the beats,
Mhm.
but that's still his album. We
Mhm.
blowing that up now. We blowing the process blowing. This is coming out about mid-December.
Mhm.
The reason I'm bringing it out mid-December, the Lord already has shown me
Mhm.
we gonna win the Grammy in 23.
Yeah.
If somebody make a better album than this in 22, I'll buy it. And James don't waste his money.
Mhm.
Okay?
Nice.
And I had that faith,
Mhm,
I had
mhm.
that faith.
Mhm.
So tell me, how do you market yourself?
Well, I worked in the school system, so I have like a vast access to all of the children who want to participate in my program.
Okay.
And social media is a
Mhm.
powerful tool as well.
Okay.
So throughout those both entities, I get a lot of business. Yeah.
And Aviana,
Mm-hmm.
how do you market yourself, sweetheart?
Well, I go to a private school, so they're always having these big fancy parties. So every party, I always bring a big basket with all their stuff and show it off. And all my friends are like, "Oh, I want that. I want one."
Mhm.
Okay, I tell you right now, I'm gonna get a basket from you,
Mhm. Mhm.
and you gonna teach me how to sew.
Yep.
You got to be good to teach me how to sew,
Yeah.
sweetheart. You got to truly have the hand of God on you to teach me how to sew.
I can do it.
You can do it.
I can do it.
You,
Mhm.
you think you can?
Mhm. Yeah.
I got some my own gifts. Sewing ain't one of them. The eyes ain't as good as it used to be. It's hard to put thread through the needle. We got to start there.
Yeah.
We got to start there. Okay.
That's okay.
You tickling me. Oh, now, kind of a serious note. I'll start with you, Sophie. What would you advise young people?
I would say whatever it is that you are interested in, whatever you are passionate about. And then the way to find out what you're passionate about is think of something that you would do every day, all day, and you would do it for free. Like nobody has to pay you or anything. You love it that much. Whatever that thing is, focus on that, concentrate on that. I don't care if it's not popular or other people don't understand it or get it. Focus on that, put your energy into that. And it's gonna grow, no matter whatever it is.
That is deep and profound, because I told you I found out that for me, that's making the beat. I don't watch TV. I barely talk to people. I turn the phone off. I ain't got no rap to you for you right now. I'm making a beat. Talk later. You know? And I'll be honest. What would you advise other young people?
Never give up and keep going, and you can do anything.
Out of the mouth of a baby. Oh Lord.
And you can do anything you put your mind to.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
And here's me. I discovered my gift at 58 years young.
Wow.
Well, one thing I'll tag along with you on, you know, you're never too old or young. I don't even use old. You're never too mature. You're never too young to find out your gift.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I knew I had gifts, right? I wrote a book too. I wrote a book. I wrote that like years ago, but it's still relevant. I got dust that off. Right now, the Lord is blessing us. We had the hip hop album out there burning. We had the beats on the website. We also sell individual beats to like other DJs, other producers, whoever wants to buy one, you know. Then we have like the merchandise. Right now we have the CDs and the posters, but soon we're gonna bring out the hats and the t-shirts, right? Also the book. So we have, me and my son, with God's blessing, made something out of nothing, right?
Good, yeah.
And I'm so, you know, pleased this afternoon to meet the two of you.
Oh, thank
impressed with you, but more impressed with Aviana.
Yeah.
Because being a young entrepreneur, you know, being a young entrepreneur and everything. So what does your future look like, Aviana?
A successful future.
You speak it into existence.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Maybe starting my own little boutique with all the little baskets.
You know, check this out. You ain't gonna start no little boutique. You're gonna have boutiques worldwide.
Yeah.
See, don't limit God.
Yeah.
See, that's why I don't. People trip. Me and God, we friends. We had to be friends when my son passed away, because that's the only reason I'm still standing, right? So when God showed me the vision of the business and the record label, nobody, Aviana, I went to nobody and asked them, can we do this? God already told me I could do it. So what I look like asking somebody? I'm going backwards. What God has put into motion, can't no man stop. I'm the living example, okay? Living example. And your mother told on you. She was telling me earlier. I ain't no good. I'm gonna tell you I ain't no good. She told on you, Aviana. She said you got some college plans in your future too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what studies?
I kind of want to study social work.
Oh, social work. Okay.
And she changed to social work, but she still loves interior design
I
too.
do love interior design.
Okay. I mean, I know back in the mid ages when I went to college, you know, back when they had horses and chariots and everything. You know, when I went, I think my major was like biology, and my minor ended up being like liberal studies. So nothing wrong with a backup plan. That's the point I'm trying to make. All right, so once again, where can people find you? Because I want people to remember where they can find you, Somi and Aviana. So tell us that again, please.
Well, everybody's on Instagram. My Instagram for our organization is Sew Me Fashion, SEW, just like you're sewing, ME Fashion, Sew Me Fashion. And then our website is sewmefashionandart.com.
And you, Aviana.
You can also find me on the website.
On the website.
Sewmefashionandart.com.
Now, ourselves, the Burners, me and my son, we're at DA space BRNRS. There was no way in the world we gonna come out here and spell it the traditional way. That old tired, I ain't gonna use the word, but you know what I'm saying. THEBURNERS. We are too cool for that. We're not coming out there like that, okay? And see, on our album, our very first song on a hip hop album is a gospel song.
Wow.
It's called "We Pray." Because we had to send the blessings back up
Right.
to give God the glory, the majesty, and the honor for the blessings that He bestowed on me and my son. Okay, you know,
Nice.
yeah, yeah.
Nice.
So, if you could like envision or make one thing happen, so me, what would it be?
Oh, one thing that I would make happen. That's a good question. I had to think.
Oh, we're gonna take you down to Burning.
I know.
You know, our stuff profound.
You know what I always think of sometimes? I'm like, what is genius? And something that's genius to me is a piece of art that does so many things. It educates, it inspires, it brings people together, it motivates people, unites people. You can make a profit from it. So that's what I eventually want to have.
Okay.
That art.
Okay. And Aviana.
Help children like me to follow their dreams and never give up and keep going.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting? What's interesting when the Lord bestowed the gifts on me and my son and I. He knew before I knew, and he came to me one day and he said this to me. He said, "Dad, we made like 6 albums, but he set the standard. He said, look, we're not gonna make music. We're not gonna make songs. We're gonna make hits.
Nice.
So 4 to 6 are hits. So I'll probably only be putting 4 to 6 out there. Okay. The first one is Burning, that's out there now. Pure fire. My son, 92% of the time is freestyle. And one of the most beautiful things in the world was his spirit and God's spirit connected, and he got on that mic and he would be dipping and he flipped that mic up, and sometimes he might let the beat go for like 10 seconds or so. Sometimes he might start a Sometimes he just come right there. Oh, so beautiful, right? And he told me, he said, look, he said, Dad, came in the kitchen one day real serious. I was working on a piece then. I shut it down. Something is bothering my son. He's a little perturbed, a little upset. He said, Dad, can I talk to you about something? I said, sure, son. You and I talk to each other about everything. I'm quite sure you two had the same type of relationship. Treasury. Peace treasury. And I already know you do. Okay, now, what he said to me, he said, Dad, those first 3 CDs I did, those hip hop ones, I did them for you. I'm God's rap. I'm gonna do a gospel track. So me, Aviana.
Beautiful.
You know what he did? He did a hip hop track. I mean, a gospel track, right? Pretty much did the track and the beats. Now I went back and refined some of them, you know, and whatnot. But he pretty much did that on his own. I mean, because he understood that God blessed us with these gifts and everything. And I'm sure that you two understand that God blessed you with the gifts. Okay?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Wow.
So what else do you do besides in your case fashion and art? I asked you first, Somi.
That is my main hobby, my main passion that I was able to turn into the nonprofit organization. But what you said just got me thinking so much. I really appreciate everything you had to say and how deep and passionate you are about that and keeping your son alive. And when I first started our nonprofit organization, our mission was in line with Black Girls Rock. And so we were able, through the help of God, to become sister programs with Black Girls Rock. So another thing I'm proud about and I'm passionate about is every year we take our girls there. So we go to the live taping and in the audience, and we're rooting for us.
That's deep.
Yeah, just seeing what females can accomplish, and you know, we don't let our sex or our color or anything stop us.
That's it.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, what are you like into besides creating a personalized gift basket?
Sports and
sports. What type of sport?
I play soccer, basketball, and dance.
Basketball too?
And I'm starting up lacrosse.
Lacrosse?
Yep.
Well, you just a wonder, aren't you? You got a lot of energy. I used to, back in the mid-ages, when I was in college and high school, I played football, baseball. I was pretty good for my size.
Nice.
You know, never that big, you know, but for my size, I love sports and everything.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
You said it's nice.
I'm not a sports person. No, I'm all about the arts.
Oh, you're all about the arts. So let me ask you this, Somi. On a spiritual tip. I know you Christian, right?
Okay. I am.
Okay. You attend the church?
I worship God in my
Thank
own
you.
way.
Thank you.
It's all about me.
Thank you.
My relationship with God, us two. Yeah, not about anybody else.
And you, Aviana, same thing?
Yeah.
And same thing with me, I found out when my son passed away, my church, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, a so-called pastor. Notice I said so-called. We have assistant minister who did not assist.
No, my goodness.
We have an outreach minister who did not reach out.
Oh my goodness.
And we have a bishop, I still don't know what he was supposed to do because he did
my
nothing.
goodness.
So obviously, that's what he's supposed to do. Is nothing. Okay? So I keep it real. So I left. Then God had pulled me up on that one too. He said, James, you didn't leave. I pulled you out of there. So what I do now, I live by myself. I walk around the apartment all day, all night, talking to my son, talking to God. So now we had God's fire on us when my son was alive up until last November 28th. Now I got God and my son shooting that fire down. I am making the best speech the last 2 months I've made in my life.
Wow.
I told you about that piece.
Nice.
I told you about that piece Pure Fire last night.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I can't
look.
wait to hear it.
Okay. This has been the Burners show. I'm James, the mad scientist of beats of the Burners. I've had the pleasure of having these 2 young ladies on my show. Somi, the fashion designer, artist, nonprofit, and also Aviana. Aviana. The lovely Aviana. I'm so impressed with her being a young entrepreneur. Okay, I guess it's, until next week. Lord willing, we'll be back next week. The Burners family, be safe as usual. Peace, unity, and above all, love. This is James, the mad scientist of the Burners. Reggie R. Dot, my son, the MC, lyricist, rapper. Peace out, and have a good evening.